welcome to the Give IU podcast. I have a fantastic guest with me today, Mary Beth Field, and she is with the Riverside Women's Club. And I'm a big fan of the Riverside Women's Club. I've come to a few of your guys' events.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot of fun. Actually, one of the very first events that I went to was when you guys went and fed the firemen over at Station 2 off of Arlington. And I got invited there because one of your members, Cindy Nolasco, told me about it. And she lives in the neighborhood where I have my magazine. She's like, hey, you got to check out the Riverside Women's Club. Like, we're fantastic. We're a lot of fun. And when she told me about feeding the firemen, I was all about it. I have never seen a group of ladies so passionate about what they do and giving back. They had a great time. The firemen had a great time, and everybody got ride-alongs in the trucks afterwards. So it was really neat. But I'm really glad that you're able to join us here today because you guys have been around for a long time. So I'd love for you to introduce yourself and the Riverside Women's Club.
Okay, my name is Mary Beth Field, as he said, and I am the president. I have one more year to serve. It's a great position, but it is busy. The Women's Club has been around since 1896. We are the very first service club in the city of Riverside, and it was founded by Martha Hewitt and Dr. Sarah Malloy. Now, they sent out 50 letters to prominent women, and only 11 responded, and they started their little club. And at first, they met at homes and things, and they started as more of a friendship club, just getting to know each other, doing things together. And then the next thing, it evolved into community service. And this is the one place where women like to serve. There are a lot of men's clubs that do service, but the Riverside Women's Club is known for service. We have quite a few different committees, and each one of our committees has a focus on what they serve. So our members, and we're over 90 members, our members can choose what they feel comfortable with. And there's no pressure, but a lot of our people have certain passions. We have members that are club members in other 501c3s. And so they, of course, want everybody to come and help them. And we try to. We really do. We have a member who serves on the board of Meals on Wheels. So we try to do little tray favors and little notes and cards for those meals that go out. And some of our people are drivers for the meals. So we're always looking for more members. If you want to do something, go and volunteer over there and serve the Meals on Wheels. That's a really good cause. But we also do Family Promise, and it'll come to me, but there's a lot of different clubs out there, 501c3s, not really clubs, that we go and we help them. On the 4th of July, the Evergreen Cemetery has their big fireworks on the lawn, and we have a booth out there, and we help check people in. So we serve.
Yeah.
It's kind of a dual thing.
Serve those that serve. Yeah.
Yeah, because there are other worthy causes. I mean, we have a lot of ladies who like to walk, and I'm not a walker. Okay. Even the mall's too much now. But they'll walk for Pink on Parade and with the animals for Mary
S. Roberts.
Yes, Mary S. Roberts. And we have some people that volunteer over there, and we send things over there all the time. We do different service projects for that. So we're pretty busy every month. During the summer, our business meetings are halted for 3 months, but we're still busy.
I can imagine.
Yeah, last Monday we went to Ladies Who Dine, and that's going to different restaurants, and a whole bunch of us get together and just have fun, talk. It's good because when you have business meetings, you don't really have a time to bond and talk. And then because everybody's like bringing up the ideas, come on, join this, do that. Then we do a craft and chat once a month where we actually have a craft and we teach it and we're talking and putting it together and painting and glue gunning and crocheting or whatever macrame we're doing. We've done a lot of different crafts this year. Ladies really like that. Well, it's because you're serving yourself then.
Sure.
Sometimes you have to feed yourself.
Sure.
And get to know other people.
Yeah, which is important, especially in today's age where everybody is, kind of so isolated. But we're hungry for connection. We need it. I think even though we feel so connected nowadays, everybody's so lonely. So you got to get out there. You have to feed your soul, and connecting with people is a great way to do it.
Well, I believe that's true. And we also have a Facebook page. So we're in constant connection with those who do Facebook. A lot of our ladies don't. We have a large range of age. So I believe we have some in the 90s or creeping on to 90. I know we have a lot creeping on to 90. And then our youngest member is 19. And so we have a lot in between. Yeah. And every year, as new people join, I see the average age lowering. Well, because some of us, are getting so old, we're leaving, but for maybe a better place. But it's still, there are enough women in your age range, you can connect with someone.
Yeah.
That's what's really interesting. And then for you to have friends that are really, really young, and they're your friends.
Yeah.
And you're teaching them, and they're teaching you.
I can imagine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you're not doing that right. And they'll flip out their phone and show you how to do stuff. It's really cool. I've learned a lot from even our younger women.
Yeah, when I was asked to come by for the Women's Suffrage Day, where you guys did your march, I saw a very vast array of age ranges. I don't think the very, very young ones were there, but I mean,
they were
folks from 30 to way on up there.
Yeah.
And just as passionate, no matter what age they were. That was a fun event.
It was. It's coming up again.
Okay. Yeah.
It's coming up again, and you just can't believe how a big range of ages, and we all have the same passion though, and that's serving. And even if it's just the most minute serving, we have a few members that don't get out and around much, but oh my gosh, we saved those pull tabs off of cans for the Ronald McDonald House. We had huge Home Depot bucket size full. We had 3, 4, I don't know. It was so much. It took a lot to get them out to the car.
Yeah,
and once a year, you can go to Redlands and drop them off. And I don't know how many pounds it was, but it was unbelievable. And people will just come who are not members, and they'll drop off those little pull tabs. I don't want the whole can. It takes up too much room. So we just do the pull tabs. And we'll have people that'll come to our meeting and drop them off. I've had people put them in our mailbox. It's okay. They'll drive up, and we have a little flip mailbox, and they'll just pour in their little tabs. And then we take them over and turn them in, and the Ronald McDonald House uses that to fund the families that stay there for children who are being seen at the Children's Hospital, and the families can be nearby. So that's just a little bit of service, and anyone can participate and feel good about it, whether you're active doing anything else. We have a bunch of men, and they save all of their beer pull tabs. That's probably our biggest, donation.
Yeah, look, if you drink a soda or a beer, take the pull tab, donate it, and then you can go make some money and recycle it if you want.
We feel really good about that one because it's one of those done in a day, and it helps someone else, someone you don't even know, some family, and it's a feel good. It's a feel good project. One of our others is at every meeting, people empty their purses of all their change. And change is rare nowadays, so it's getting harder. Some of the women are bringing dollars now. And it's penny pints. And then we save that up, and we turn it in to penny pints, and they reforest from fires. And we've done acres and acres of pine trees. So these are little bitty things. People want to serve, but they don't want to join a club, or they don't want to do that. They can go online to our website and donate to penny pints. And think, okay, I can send $1. Yeah. Well, you know what? A couple of dollars and there's a tree.
That's amazing.
And we've had a lot of fires.
Oh, yes.
So we need to reforest that.
The Riverside Women's Club is definitely located in the right place.
We are. And that's one of our favorites. But our club was founded in, like I said, 1896. We're in our second building. And around the 1950s, someone who rented our building caught our building on fire. So then we had to have a lot of repairs. But the building is very old. If you go online to riversidewomensclub.com, you could see the building with the large high peaks and open beams. It's really a beautiful building, and it was designed similar to the Corona building. And there's a Corona Women's Club, but they don't call it Women's Club. They call it the Corona Women's Improvement Club. And so the designs are similar around when you look at a women's club.
So was the Riverside Women's Club the one that really started teeing off all these kind of offshoots in the different cities, or?
No, we weren't. I'd like to take that. But no, but ours did, ours is pretty old. But in, I can't remember the date, but we're part of a large group. So there's the Greater Federation of Women's Club, okay? And they met years and years ago and then combined everyone together. So we have a state California Federation. And then from the California Federation, it branches out, and then they're in areas. It's kind of like zip codes, but not. And so Corona, Lake Elsinore, Indio, Murrieta, Hemet, those all belong to Area D, and we belong to Area D. And so, and the lady who's the president of California Federation lives in the Lake Elsinore area this year. So we're all, and then we have little meetings where we all get together.
Like a big convention of.
We have a convention.
Federation of Women's Clubs.
Oh, they just had the big Greater Federation convention in Atlanta, Georgia, about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so they, no, I didn't go. No. One of our members went, Nancy Melendez. You know Nancy.
Yeah.
So she was there, and she goes to all of them. I don't have that kind of time to do all that. I might. I've gone to state conventions, but I have never gone to the GFWC. Maybe in the future.
One of these days. Atlanta's nice. Yeah, I've been over there.
I've been to Atlanta, and it's really nice.
It's nice to walk around.
Yeah, they have a nice aquarium there too.
They do, right next to the Coke Museum.
Yes, and they have this little restaurant downtown, Aunt Pitty Pat's. It's really cool. And but being part of all of that is okay. The best part is being part of Riverside Women's Club. Yeah. I have gone to other clubs just to visit. They have great ideas, great programs. So we kind of copy each other. Oh, yeah, that worked. That's good. Let's try that. Yeah. And we do a lot of different things they don't do. So, we've been doing Meet the Author. So we had Susan Straight and...
We had an author at the suffrage event, too, I think.
Yes.
Somebody had a book there.
Yeah. We like to... That promotes our reading and self-improvement. We have a whole... Well, it's not ours. It belongs to GFWC. And it's the ESO Club. I wrote it down because it's really hard to remember. It's like epsilon, something like that. And it's kind of
something very Greek.
Yeah, it's really cool, though, if you ever wanted to be in a sorority. But it's self-improvement. You read, you write a little synopsis of what you read, if you liked it, and if you recommend it to others. It's a self-book club. So you're the one that reads them. And you read so many books, and you get a little certificate, and you read more, you get a star, and it's kind of fun. I've read quite a few books, and I belong to it. We also have a book club, 2 in fact, and women's club. One of them's the Almost Silent Book Club. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Silent Book Club is really popular throughout the United States right now. And it's where people belong to a club, and they read what they want to read, and then they get together and talk about it.
Interesting.
So ours is called the Almost Silent because we also will talk about movies.
Oh, fun.
And TV programs, something that you might not decide to watch. And so we kind of give a little brief over, if it's something you want to, you really like this. Because you don't have, I don't watch regular TV, so you don't have the commentators that tell you what to watch with thumbs up and thumbs down and all that.
Right.
So we kind of just tell each other what we want to read.
Okay. So you guys obviously have a beautiful clubhouse here in Riverside. Do you call it the clubhouse?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And where is that one located?
It's on 10th and Brockton, and it's the corner. And the only problem When they built that, they built it from edge to edge of our property. So we have no parking lot.
You do have to park on the street there. Yeah.
And there's not, 3 parking spaces in front of our club? It's really difficult. Being on a big main street corner like Brockton,
Yeah.
that whole area, and we have a lot of ladies who are older, and trying to find a parking space that's close enough for them to walk in is difficult. So we've been contacting the mayor's office and just, anyone help us, help us. We need help. There is a lot next door that's just dirt and weeds.
Yeah.
And it's perfect.
Uh-huh.
It would be a perfect parking lot for overflow from the park just down the street, White Park. It'd be perfect for us on our meeting.
Mayor Lock Dawson.
Yeah. Please. We really need the parking lot. Every time we have a meeting and it's dark and I see one of our members walking up the middle of the street to get to the corner so she can go up a ramp with her walker, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, a car's going to come around the corner and it'll be dark and they're going to squish her. And it's not just one lady now. 4 of them one night. It was like a trail.
Just a train of walkers.
Kind of looked like a deer trail. You know how they walk in the forest? Just going up there and trying to get into club. Yeah. So we need a parking lot really bad. Really bad.
See what we can do. Maybe somebody's listening that can help.
Listen, we help. We need it. But other than that, our main focus is service. Yeah. And we've had some great programs. We have some great programs coming up. We have Cindy Lasco. I'm sure she's talked to you about the fashion show.
Yes, she's a big fan of the fashion show.
Yes.
Amazing lady, yes.
She has dancers coming. There's going to be a program this time.
Oh, boy.
I'm really excited. Yeah. And it's October 4th. And then we have something called a Quartermania, or I don't know, they've named it something Halloween, and I can't say it, so I think it's Quartermania or Halloweenia, Quartermania. Anyways, that's going to be fun. And all the funds for that will go for projects. And this year, we helped so many different groups. It was unbelievable.
Fantastic. What were some of the highlights for you for the ones from this last year
for
or two?
Me, at Christmas time, we had group homes come with developmentally disabled adult children, okay? I want to say it. They came in, they had breakfast with Santa. It was fantastic. They were so excited. I don't care. They may have been 35, but they were only 5 years old. I had a son who was developmentally disabled. He passed away, and he would have loved it. And so we gave them breakfast. We did crafts that were at their level, so they got to take home that and a present.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, and they came in buses from these group homes. It was really nice. I hope we repeat that this year. Yeah. And we do a foster children graduation that was really nice. We gathered up things for their future, for college, for if they get in their own apartment, and they got baskets full of stuff that they might need for their future. And that again is my passion because I was a foster parent.
There you go.
So I know how these kids need extra.
Yeah. I spoke recently to Donna from the Assistance League in Riverside, and they do a lot of stuff with kids, which is really neat.
Yes.
Maybe you guys can team up.
I think we have.
Oh, there you go. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, being around for as long as you guys have been, I'm sure that there's been some opportunities there.
Collaborating with so many groups is fun. We do a lot of collaboration. People come to us and ask for help, or like Family Promise, we love to help them. There's just a lot of different great groups out there, and they have one function. They have their focus, and that becomes part of our focus. I say part because we have so many. I mean, we're getting ready to feed the firemen again, and everybody's excited about that.
Which firehouse this time?
I think it's number 4. We're trying. We kind of got out of sync, and we were just going here and there. And I think now we're at Firehouse 4. It's a smaller firehouse, from what I understand. So a lot of members will not be able to bombard them. That will be sad, because those ladies absolutely love that. That's one of their yearly passions. I try to just let the members of that group go. I did go the last time, but that's because it was a bigger fire station.
Yeah, that the firehouse too is it's sizable. It's very big.
It is.
Yeah, I mean they have multiple trucks in there. The dining area is really neat. I love their table that they have in there. It's really neat with the seal and everything.
Oh yeah.
Very, very cool. Great guys over there as well.
They were so welcoming.
Yeah,
it was wonderful.
How could you not be with just a bunch of fun ladies going around, and
oh yeah,
we had a bunch of pasta and all kinds of stuff, and it was good. There was just smiles all around. Everybody's just having a blast. It was a really good time, and obviously the firemen appreciated it, and the ladies they had the greatest time just hanging out.
They love it, and the firemen love it. So it's a look forward to thing. Sometimes we do 2 a year. I think this year we're just going to do 1. Our big focus this year has been on Snug as a Bug bags.
Okay.
And we have a great leader for that. And she has put together these, we actually have our own chapter, Snug as a Bug bags. And so they're a little red bag, kind of looks like a toolbox to me, but it's so adorable. And we have been making handmade quilts and blankets. So each child that gets one has a blanket, a stuffed toy, a coloring book, colors, but they're age appropriate. So we have them divided out in age and whatever they would like. So we don't give babies something that, too tiny. So we're really careful about that. We've given out, I think, close to 50 bags this year, and we just started it. Our goal, I think, is 100 in November to give out. And they're for children who are in situations that are a little bit stressful. The police come, firemen come, whatever. Right. So we hand them out to the different agencies, and then they give them to the appropriate child who they feel needs it.
That's amazing. My younger son, when he was maybe 4, had to get taken in an ambulance, and being so young, that's the scary experience. But somebody donates little stuffed animals, and so he got this big purple owl that was like almost a pillow. Still has it to today because it was there for him during kind of a challenging moment. So I think that's amazing that you guys do that. Does Janet Morgan help with some of the quilting? I know she's a big quilting fan. If not, we got to get her on board.
I'll have to talk to her about that. There's so many. I'm going to tell her. There are so many of the women that volunteer for that. We even have one lady who volunteers. She goes, I don't sew, but I can iron. And she stood there one day for 3 or 4 hours, and that's all she did. And she was happy as a lark. And without her, we would not have gotten so many quilts done that day. And people are cutting and piecing things together, and the sewers are sewing. I actually did a quilt. I was so surprised. I finished it. I've got another one almost done. So it kind of gets you out of your own comfort zone, and you're doing something for someone else. And I wouldn't believe how many times I had to take the quilt out because I did something wrong. But I kept doing it and kept doing it. So I'm going to have to call Janet. She is.
Sorry, Janet. You've been volunteered.
Oh, she's our hospitality person.
Oh, she's amazing.
She sends out cards and stuff when people. We try to keep all of our members as close as we can. So it's your birthday, you're going to get a card. If you're not feeling well, you're going to get a card. And she is that person.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I depend on her a lot.
She's fantastic.
She is.
The Morgans are just great folks. And so, we've talked a little bit about, kind of your guys' mission. And I think it's great because, like you said, a lot of the organizations out there, they have their focus, which is good. They know exactly who they serve. But we have organizations like the Riverside Women's Club, and you're like, let's try to help as many as we can, and we'll support their focus, and then it kind of becomes part of yours as well. So if folks want to get involved and they want to be with an organization that is supportive of other groups and also a place for amazing ladies to be able to come together and find friendship and camaraderie. How would somebody get involved?
Well, they can go on our website, and there is actually a place there you can join. It's on the first page. It's on the payment place under payments where you could pay your dues. The dues are $50 a year. Yeah, and most of that money goes to the other organizations, not us. Very little is kept in-house. They could come to a meeting. Friday night we have bunco. So they could come and play bunco, pick up a brochure, and talk to people about the Riverside Women's Club. They could call me. We could talk about it. My number is 951-312-5862. There's a lot of different ways. They could go to our Facebook page, our Instagram page, send a message through that. Someone will answer them, and we'll invite them and just come and see what you like. And we have a lot of different things coming up. So and if you have a passion, but you don't know how to get it through, this is the hardest part, because 90 women, they all have a passion. And they'll have a great idea. I want to do this. And they start talking about it. But one of the things they have to do is take that idea, kind of put it together with a little plan, not anything, Einstein, just a little business plan. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it, like that. And they bring it to the business, to the executive board. Those are the ones that handle the business of club. The first part is the executive board. And then if it's adopted as an approved project, then we back it all the way.
I love it. So
if someone says, I want to do a fashion show and the money is going to go to the Pink Ribbon House, I want to do this. So they came to the executive board meeting and we listened, and I go, okay, we can do this. And we've done it in the past, and let's just tweak it a little bit so it's better for both of us. And it's going forward. And that's how it becomes an approved project. And then we back it. And the executive board, some of the executive board members will actually help them if they need it. You can't just come in there and say, I'm doing this. That gets too crazy.
Sure. I mean, with all the things that you guys are contributing to, being a part of, that you're juggling a lot. So there has to be some kind of order of things.
Well, there does, because we're a 501c3 also. Yeah. So we have to be careful, and we have to be accountable. That's the hard part, being accountable. But women's clubs have been around for a long time. Do you know Eleanor Roosevelt was a member of the New York Women's Club? Do you know how the line got down the middle of the road? Like the road's the divider line?
I heard a woman created that.
A women's club member from India.
Yeah. I must have heard that at one of your guys' events.
Probably.
Because, yeah.
That's one of our
You guys have saved a lot of lives.
And not just that, there are so many other things. I mean, here in Riverside, we helped build the Carnegie Library. We're part of the Red Cross, the hospital. We helped get that established. The community players, a lot of different things. Riverside Women's Club was part of it, keeping it going, getting it in front of whoever it needed to be in front of, and funding and all sorts of things.
Yeah, you guys have had a lot of impact in the city of Riverside. I'm glad that we eventually got to that, because the library, the hospital, a lot of these things came about with some support from the Riverside Women's Club. So it's pretty neat.
It is, and it's interesting just to see over the years how it's evolved, but it's still the same focus of helping. That focus. Those women got together to be friends, same idea we have now. Women who dine. We get together and just have fun and talk. And sometimes we bring our husbands. And so it's just not women who dine. So like if women go, well, I don't want to lose all the time I have with my husband, bring him along. A lot of the husbands play bunco. They win a lot too. I'm not too sure about that, because they win.
We need to cap their winnings a little.
Well, they pay attention better than I do. But one of my favorite things about the Riverside Women's Club, in 1916, So a long time ago, they built the first women's public restroom.
Wow.
And it was revolutionary. And it was a place where women could go, they could nurse their baby, they could go to the restroom.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that, did you?
I had no idea.
We have a young lady who's a member of club, and she did historical research of our club. She just put out a YouTube video. And if you just go to YouTube, Riverside Women's Club, you can see Marnie's video, and it tells the history of Riverside Women's Club. I did not know we built that first restroom. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of ladies are very grateful to that Riverside Women's Club member.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody wants to hold it.
Yeah, pee in private for women. I think we should put a sign up about that, but I don't think members would like it. But,
I think it's noteworthy.
It is noteworthy.
Yeah.
When I was watching her video last night, I'm going, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. She talks about the whole history of Women's Club in Riverside and the packing houses and everything. So if you get a chance, go to the YouTube Riverside Women's Club and watch that. It's just amazing.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to. I love watching historical stuff like that, especially when it pertains to this area, because this area is just rich in history. Just amazing things. Anybody that hasn't kind of dove into the history of Riverside and the impact that it has had, and it spurred the entire California economy with the oranges, it's amazing. So go find that video. Is Marnie?
Yeah, Marnie.
Okay.
Marnie, yes.
Yeah. So find that video. Look up Riverside Women's Club on YouTube whenever you're done watching this.
Yes.
Because you're going to be able to find out a lot of cool things.
A lot of cool things about the Women's Club, and come and join us. Even if you don't want to join, come and do some of our fun stuff, like our craft and chat and our meet the author and things that you're not going to find other places. And at a Women's Club, we always serve great lunches when we do it.
The food is always good.
Yes.
I can vouch for that. I'm not a member, but I've been at a couple of things, and the food is always really, really good.
Well, it's McGrath's Catering. They rent half of our building. That's how we can.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
That's how we can exist in the cost of today. So we separated the building and rent half of our commercial kitchen and everything to McGrath's Catering, and the great food. Yeah, McGrath's. Well, he serves food all over the city. And he's been around a lot. So we're really grateful to him for keeping us afloat. A lot of clubs have lost their buildings.
Yeah.
The cost, the insurance, it's very expensive. We do rent our building. People have baby showers there and weddings and memorial services.
It's a good space for it.
Yeah, it is. It is. And one of our other big things we do is scholarships.
Okay, yeah.
We do fundraising, like this Friday's fundraiser is for our nurses scholarship. So we have 2 nursing scholarships, and that's how we fund them. We do fundraisers, and the money goes there.
That's incredible. So if you're thinking about becoming a nurse, so how would somebody sign up for the scholarship?
They go online, and they can send us a note if it's off season, or there's applications online when we're open to take applications.
Okay.
I mean, we give out a lot of scholarships.
Yeah. So aside from the nursing one, what other type of scholarships do you?
Doctors, nursing, dance, music, regular music, and then just generic for high school scholarships.
Fantastic.
So some are focused and some are just scholarships. And the application's rarely simple, you just have to have a couple of letters of recommendation and show us your transcripts, things like that. And it's not always on like you were a 4 point whatever, because some people are higher than 4s. The passion and what you're going to do with it. And, we give them out to men, women. We're not, just focused. We give them out to kids who really need them.
Yeah. And
it's not a lot because we're small.
But it's something.
But if people want to donate to scholarships, you can do that too online.
There you go. Yeah. Obviously, there's lots of different ways to contribute. Being a part of the club is obviously a great way to physically get in there. Even for the guys, you can go play bunco.
Yes.
As long as you're married to a member, right?
No, we've had friends come.
Really? Okay, there you go. So make a friend with a member of the Riverside Women's
just
Club,
come
guys, and you can come play too. Or if you don't have the time or the ability to go out and physically help, there's a lot of different ways that they can donate. And if you can't do all that, you can always bring your cap from your can.
That little pull tab.
Little pull tab.
It's going to help some family with a child who's very ill. That's unusual that you get just a pull tab.
Oh, I'm bringing them.
Good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm very big on recycling, but yeah, my wife is going to be like, "Why are you collecting all these things?" I mean, it's for a good cause, I promise. There'll be one more thing in our house.
Sorry, one more little cup that you fill. I know it's interesting though to think of something so small can actually have a large effect, but it's a lot together, and it's all of us pulling together that help. And it's unbelievable when you get a group of people together what they can do. Those ladies out there in India painting that road. And she was painting it on her own, this doctor. And then people came and helped her and they painted and painted. And eventually, if you go online, you could see where it was adopted. And there's a little sign when you drive out there commemorating that she started that line, that definition line. I think it's amazing. Women have done a lot of things they don't get credit for. I mean, why do you think there's a flat paper bag? A woman invented that flat fold.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's cool.
A woman invented toilet paper holders. They didn't do everything.
Thank you, ladies.
I know. The simple things in life.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. The first electric dishwasher was invented by a woman. I know why. Her hands were tired. But there's just a lot of little things, if you look it up, that women actually were part of. And for so long, we weren't part of anything. That's why it's important to us, the 19th Amendment on August 19th, is because that's when this is when you get the right to vote. With the right to vote, it took a long time for all women to get that right and for us to get other rights. I remember not being able to get a checking account back in the 70s because I was a single woman. Yeah, so you don't think about it because you're a man and you always had that right.
Yeah.
But women haven't always had the right. It's the same as today is Juneteenth.
Yep.
Commemorating that is so important. And there are celebrations all over the city, I understand. Even some on Saturday.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. I'm going to have to tell my wife about that the checking account thing for you. So she's in banking, and so I think she'll get a kick out of that.
Yes.
She's done really well for herself. I'm married to a power woman, and I'm happy to say that. But it's funny, the running joke in our family is, even though she is like the director for the Western United States for business banking, we joke that my in-laws still think that she opens checking accounts, and so and they always will. I'm sure they've got a grasp on it now, but it was a thing that they all teased her about for a while. Well, I'm so glad that you came and joined us, Mary Beth. We got to find out a little bit about the Riverside Women's Club, a little bit about history and the important things that the impacts that women have made. And if you'd like to be an impactful woman,
join us.
Yeah, come check them out. Come over to the clubhouse sometime. Check them out online and get involved. And again, if nothing else, hold tabs.
Hold tabs.
Thank you, Mary Beth.
Thank you.